Post-election, as you know, winner's still not declared in the race for the White House. We want to talk to Scripps national political editor Joe St. George, who's live in Washington, D.C. Hello there, Joe. And you just heard Jared talk about the lead shift in Pennsylvania as well as Georgia. What are your sources telling you about the mood at the White House right now?
Well, my goodness, it's not good because right now Joe Biden is on the precipice of the presidency because of what you just saw there. Pennsylvania and Georgia overnight shifting. Now, ballots are still being counted, and in theory, they could shift back. Nothing has been projected, and Joe Biden hasn't come out on stage yet and declared himself the president-elect. But President Trump's path right now is narrower than narrow. It's hard to see it. It doesn't matter what happens in Georgia or Nevada or Arizona if Biden wins Pennsylvania. So it has been a dramatic overnight hours for people waking up right now in California and in San Diego. Joe Biden is closer to the presidency at this hour than he was 12 hours ago.
Joe, as you know, senior Republican lawmakers, including Lindsey Graham, throwing their support behind President Trump in his claims of election fraud. What are you hearing from lawmakers in terms of where they stand here and what they would want to do going forward?
Well, look, I mean, any case of fraud needs to have evidence to be backed up if it goes to a court. A judge is going to say, all right, I'm listening to the lawyers from the Trump campaign, and they will have to present evidence. And so far, the American people haven't seen that substantive evidence that would hold up in court. Now, we shall see, but it's important for everyone watching to remember the facts, the facts, the facts. When you're scrolling Facebook and scrolling Twitter, look for the source. That's what we're doing our hardest to focus on. So that remains, I think, the biggest thing that we can all do as a country. Is keep the focus on the facts.
Absolutely. And really quickly, a few seconds left, the most surprising thing to you so far?
I think what is surprising is that Joe Biden at this point has flipped a substantial amount of seats. Arizona hasn't gone blue since 1996, and he's leading in Arizona. Georgia hasn't gone blue since 1992, and he's leading in Georgia. If the current numbers hold, he will have flipped Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. So that perhaps is what's surprising at this hour. But it doesn't matter how many states you flip. It matters the number 270, and Joe Biden is on the cusp of that this morning.
Scripps national political editor Joe St. George, thank you so much for joining us.